Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a little eye toot using the colored Raine Safari palette. I am so sorry, I meant to do this sooner. I realized this morning, I was like, oh shoot, I never filmed a tutorial with this. I know y'all have been asking me. Life has just been crazy right now at the moment. So I know the last time I wore this look in a video, I can't remember which one. I know a lot of you said you want to see that look. However, honestly, I couldn't even tell you what I did in that video, so I couldn't really duplicate it the same, but I figured, you know what, let's just come up with a brand new look. So this is our look for today. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Alrighty. Shout out to Mia for telling me about the Urban Decay primer potion on Haute Look and caffeine. This is my favorite. She sent me a message on Instagram. You guys should follow me on Instagram if you're not, because my Insta stories, I'm always talking about makeup and fitness stuff, so you can kind of keep up with me, see what I'm doing. But she sent me a message and said that they had this half off. Mia, thank you so much. Appreciate and love you. Thanks for looking out for me. So priming my eye with that because my old one, she was crusty, and yeah, if you're gonna use this primer, a little bit goes a long way. You don't need a ton. I know my girl Heather, she does not like this. She says that it is heavy, and I could totally see how it could be heavy, especially if you go in with too much, or if you're someone who doesn't have oily eyelids. I don't think you'll like this. If you have oily lids, go for it, but if you don't have oily lids, honestly, you don't even have to go in with a eye primer. It's just another gimmick, another way for them to get you to feel like you need to buy more products, when really, if you don't have oily lids, there's really no need. That's just my 2 cents though. Okay, so first thing, we're going to go in with the transition first. We're gonna use the shade Clay right here. I'm taking my MAC 224 brush, and I'm keeping this in the crease, but I'm not pulling it all the way in. I don't want to take it all the way in because we're gonna pull in our inner shade color. It's gonna go in there. So keeping this on the outer and halfway. I want most of the pigment to be in this area, and then I can start to kind of feather off just to blend. Then we don't have so much on the brush, and I am looking down so that way I can really see my crease. And it's okay if a little bit gets on the lid. The cool thing about the colored Raine shadows is you can build on top of them. I played with so many different other shadows where trying to build on top of them, really, it seemed kind of impossible to do. So you can for sure build. And they're super, super pigmented. Now I'm just gonna take up 217 and just blend this out. All right, now I'm taking a flat brush. Use whatever flat brush you like. I'm using a MAC 247. It's actually a concealer brush, but I like to use it for my lid. And we're gonna go in with this beautiful, warm, almost orangey shimmer shade here. And we are going to pack this starting first on the center of the lid. Then I'm gonna start moving it out, not taking it all the way into the outer corner or the inner. This is going to be our center shade. And I'm also making sure that I am pulling that up into that crease as well. And you do not have to wet your brush with these shimmers. They don't fall out all over the place, and they are immediately pigmented, immediately. You don't have to build, you don't have to wait for it. Then using the same brush, I'm just gonna start running this into the crease. Switching over to a MAC 217 just to blend that in. All right, now same brush, wiping it off. I always keep a towel or a paper towel on my desk when I'm doing my makeup. Now we're gonna go in with Toucan, this beautiful yellow gold shade right here. And then this is going to go on the inner. And I like to help blend. I will go over that first shade we lay down just a little bit because that's just gonna help it blend and look seamless. All right, now taking my 217 I'm just gonna start pulling this up into the crease and blending it with our transition shade. Then going over and just slight blend. I took that over a little too far there. And then keep in mind, especially with shimmers, when you pack them on and when you go to blend, you do lose a little bit of the pigment, so you might have to go back in and add on just a little bit more. Now switching back over to my 217, going back in with Clay, our matte transition, and I'm just gonna come in here just to blend out some more. Alrighty, then last but not least, we're gonna go in with Jungle, this stunning green here. And I'm taking a detailer brush. This is an M506 by Morphe. And I'm just going to tap this on the outer corner here because she is super pigmented and I don't really want a lot. I'm just more so adding dimension to the eye. Then we're gonna take a 224 and just blend. Switching to a 217, something a little bit more tighter, denser to blend out with. In my live video, I actually used Jungle as a liner on the top lash line and it worked out fantastic. I was gonna do that again, but I didn't wanna do like the similar look, same look, so. And I know you guys had requested the look from, I don't even remember what video it was I did a while ago. I can't even tell you what I used. So I was like, you know what, let's just still use the palette because I hadn't used it yet, and then we will come up with the new look. I think I used more of the greens. That's what I'll do next time. So I'll do another look and we'll just use only strictly the green shadows. That'll be a good one. All right, and then we're gonna go back in with that orangey shade and just blend. All right, now taking Jungle again, I'm using a definer brush and I'm going to use this to line the lash line, not blowing it out. I'm getting really tight in my waterline. I know that's tricky for some people because they have a more sensitive waterline. I do not. So, and the reason why I'm keeping it super tight and not blowing it out is because it's 86 degrees today, and I know like typically if I was just going to work and not filming, I wouldn't even put anything there because once it gets hot, no matter what, unless I'm using highliner Earthquake by Marc Jacobs, but I know with the shadow, I am risking the potential of this running on me. But that's okay because I'll take that risk for y'all. And then going back in with Toucan, and we're gonna use Toucan as our inner tear color as well. We're just gonna bring it down. And then just a little bit definition on the top lashes, Kat Von D Trooper, and we're just tight lining. Nothing crazy, nothing thick. Staying as close to the lash line as possible. I'm running out. Now for mascara, since it is warmer, this is what I do over the summertime. I use waterproof on the bottom lashes because let's face it, if not, it's going to run. So I have the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black in the waterproof formula. So this is going to go on the bottom lashes. I hope Benefit makes Bad Gal Bang in a waterproof formula because I would greatly appreciate that. Because that is the current mascara that I'm into right now. Still like NARS Climax, that's bomb too. I just prefer a smaller mascara wand like the Bad Gal Bang. I feel like it just grips my lashes better and I don't make a mess, you know? You guys make a mess with your mascara, like you get it all over the place sometimes. I feel like I do when the brush is too big. but Climax is bomb. I still do recommend it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our finished eye look. All right, so that is going to wrap up today's tutorial. I just went with the Becca Glow Gloss on the lips. I hope you guys like the way that this turned out. I adore the colored Raine Safari palette so much. If you have not tried it, girl, you need it. She is bomb. That is going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me your thoughts down below. You know the deal. Keep it simple, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.